はい、皆様こんばんは。先ほど遊ぶ一番上添でございます。はい、ということでですね、ちょっとね、週末、お休みいただきましたけど、今日からまた、配信したいと思います。ということで、本日は月曜日、マンデーナイトフットボールのお時間です。今日もいつも通りですね、マンデーNFLとアメリカンフットボールのゲームの方で、アメフトやっていきたいと思います。はい。ということで、第5シーズン目かな。はい。何年目でしたっけこれ。まあいいや、確か4年目とかだった、5年目かだった気がします。はい、まあなんですよね、例によって、やっていきたいと思います。よし、やっていきましょう。外れちゃった。よし、よし。外れちゃった。これはもう一回やりましょう。まあシルバーより
I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
はい、チェックましょう。3試合始まります。ライオンズ。
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field. He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. They'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
とマジか。
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
It's a loss of 2.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Ready? Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll take this down inside 35.
And the Lions.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
回ってこい。よし、なんと
And
か。
he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Ready? Rocco 80. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
The quarterback taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will score!
よし、よけた。
Touchdown, Detroit.
よし、とりあえず先制点ですね。マジか。
Was the workhorse on that opening drive. They made a point to get him involved early. We'll see if that continues as they start again with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
よし、行きたい。
Start on the ground. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pick up a three. Dallas Turner on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Gain of 6 yards.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. The precious ball there works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
行きましょう。よし、開いた。
We'll give on the ground. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Ah, 崩壊したプレー。
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped.
See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down.
行きましょう。7点ビハインド。3点だけでも返したいな、ここは。
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
おい、マジかよ。
They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
お
He
い。
is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he
なんだ、
goes.
本当。
A loss of 2 yards.
なんだ、この
It's
チームのオ
4th
フェンス
down.
ライン。めちゃくちゃだ。出ることが。ラインがぐっちゃぐちゃになってますよ。
The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second
ますか
half.
ね。
They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
いやー、なんだこれ。
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. This defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side.
パスかね、俺。
Lions offense ready to get back at it. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week one matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. It's going to be third. They need one.
It's third and 1.
18 Cardinal.
They'll throw.
よし、とりあえずさすがに。
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a push up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45.
It's a gain of
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
おーい、なんだよ、あ
Couldn't set
れ。
his feet, but he completes it anyway. This
なんだ今の。
one going to be sniffed.
何が起きてる？それで、アサインこうなってます。てるはずなのに、完全にこれ、65が抑えてなきゃいけないやつを離しちゃって、それはそうと73が抑えてたところに、これで77をブロック、味方をブロックしてますね、これ。ダメですね。完全
Out,
に。
blown up in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
セカンドアンド
Here we go.
16です。
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down.
Well, it goes without saying, you want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end
さあ、こ
of
れで
this
第
third
3クォー
quarter.
ター終了です。頑張ってください。
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. 70 Lions.
ましょう。
Go.
The fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Go. Hawk, set.
Here's a run.
止めない。おい
And the Vikings have the takeaway. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A handoff as they try to run it here.
また崩壊してるサードのゴールです。
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. They're in 4-down territory for sure. But what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
届かない。
That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
次ポゼッション差です。頑張りましょう。
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
おー、どこに出てんだ
Incomplete,
よ
but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
ディフェンスでパスインターフェアレンスの話ということがありました。オートマチックファーストなんです。よかったよかった。なんとか耐えました。
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
おー、
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
よしよしよし、サードのフェイ。
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 14.
Third down. Free to go.
Brown. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
よし、耐えた。よ
He'll look middle and he's got his man complete.
しよし
Pick
よ
up
しよし。
of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
まあ、でもいいでしょうね、これ。
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time.
次
And
が
they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the move left. Now he'll
よ
run.
しよしよしよし。
Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Brings up
The
2nd
offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
おそらく2ミニット前最後のプレーですね。
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Check. Hawk 7. Check go.
Taken down, they got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. Feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Oi!
And he lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down.
And they should consider...
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the divisional.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like
It's on to a new week for Detroit. And next on the schedule,
ラウンズの試合をどうするか。
Let's go now.
帰ってきます。今日は練習。
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your bad
いかに
bridges.
相手を
Say you're the poet in the puppet, but you never saw me
ここはね、
coming.
ここは
Always
ね、
loving for
守
attention.
りはしてこない。
The kind you wanted and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close.
こうやって出して、こう回り込む。
You can't stop this.
その方が足早いよ。
I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
あー、敵のやっちゃった。
I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop
Roshiよく耐え
this.
た。
You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
耐えられないか。
Won't break
スイッチ。
I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no
しゴールだ。
doubt. This life ain't got no feeling like you won't break me.
イェイ、ゴールド。
I just can't shake this feeling. 11:30, we gon' pull up in a black beer.
さあ、試合やっていきましょう。
We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown. You get a look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
よし、よく耐えた。
And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. With that, I'm going to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in
trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do...
The Lions offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is, when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Because last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
He's got a man. That's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Field, but it falls incomplete.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you feel all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Andrew Makuba from the safety spot to make the stop. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
ファースト見て、
And the Lions
立ち上がってみた。よし、耐えた。
They'll stay on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Cougar 19. Go.
よしよ朝ラウン
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
もうしないやこのプレーって結局、ワンテンポ待って空いたところから突っ走るんですけど
And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
おーい
And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready. Set go.
よし開いたはい
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
He was brought down at the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45.
2 yards.
Here's
on the
2nd
pickup.
and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Set up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Huh.
真ん中から行くよし抜けたおおすごい0番いい反応しましたね
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
On the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come.
Yeah. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard
Here we go.
line.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set. Viking 18. Go.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
At the 36-yard
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
よしパス
And he's going to be
届
taken
いてないの
down
今の
short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th
ダメ
down.
ですからね
Here we go. Here we go. 70.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed on foot down.
So this play by the middle.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball carried by number 21.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
19, Tiger, 19.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll take this, I think, to the 43-yard line. Andrew Makuba from the safety spot to make the stop.
3 brings up 2nd and 7. At the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
3rd and 8.
Go.
Once to his right, and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen. The Lions offense ready for their 1st possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
はい、行きましょう。後半です。頑張っていきましょう。よし、偉いぞ、今のは。そして1対1でもよし、耐えた。これは取ったでしょう。
Into space.
タッチダウン。
And he will score. Touchdown Lions. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. And now after the big play, gonna cut that celebration short. Is they're gonna stay out and go for 2. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down,
First and 10
Detroit.
at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Hut, hut.
マジか、よく耐えたな今の。ただそれでもやはりあれは無理ですね。
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss.
Brought down
And it's
behind the
second
line of
down.
scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
Take. 70 Timberwolves. Hut.
マジか、捕まっちゃうか。
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
下はなかっただけ。
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 16-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating.
Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Break. Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
このさ、これのタッチダウン取れるまだね、試合にチャンスがありますけど。
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
よ
Check go.
チアドリン、大きいしっかりと。
And the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. Ready. Drop low 80.
That'sよ。
Check go.
あー、そうか。
Able to slip one tackle, but not another. He'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Shut up. Ready, ready.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra.
稼ぎましたけど。
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They got him. They need one right
Brings
now.
up 3rd and
3rd
14.
and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the sideline and incomplete. It's now 4th down.
It's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. But they were able to hold on and come away with the victory.
ダメっすね。170ヤードくらい走ってんだ。繋がらないようじゃダメ。この足ですね。ひたすら個人成績稼ぎに行きます。だってちょっと最後にスキルポイントだけ
Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm gonna have it, playing in the making. Come give me up, getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so much drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, running, man. Watch how I move, move straight before I play up. Been hit with it. Now I walk with a limp. In the hood, in the day, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for sure, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the trunk car, I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to move me in the club. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm gonna have it, I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm gonna have it, I ain't gonna make it.
明日のこの後ね、ステージスカイラインズやりますんで、よかったらそう言ってください。はい。ありがとうございました。また明日お会いしましょう。おやすみなさい。
All my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my jeans. And I ain't changing, you should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right?